now that I got my microphone back from LA Knight, we can finally finish the SmackDown Lowdown the way that it is supposed to be done. I am joined by the tag team champs, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And ladies, congratulations are in order because tonight you had a successful title defense against Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. What kind of statement?
You know, Megan, I'm sorry to interrupt here, but are you thirsty, Liv?
I am so thirsty.
I need to hydrate.
Oh my gosh. Parched water's so good.
Tough defense. But as I was saying, you know, I think Chelsea and Sonya really learned a valuable lesson tonight.
They did, and that is to not play games with people that can play them better.
You see, Megan, when you mess with the bull, you get the crazy.
Cheers to that, sister! And still,
WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
watch us!
Gunther, yet again, another successful title defense. This time against Xavier Woods. What was it like for you to be in the ring with Xavier?
What was it like? If you look at it from the outside, I think Xavier Woods is a very accomplished competitor in WWE, but I can see through all of them. It's about 1 year we arrived on SmackDown. Since then, times have changed. Like I said, I see through all of them. It's enough of taking advantage of this great sport for their own benefit. It's enough of goofing around and not taking this serious. This means a lot to us. And just like today, our mission is going to continue.
Well, things will certainly be changing even more around here. Next week is the WWE draft. Do you have any thoughts heading into the draft?
Do you think that matters to us? It does not matter to us. Imperium can be on Raw. Imperium can be on SmackDown. Our journey and our mission does not change. Doesn't matter where we go. Raw, SmackDown, United States, Canada, England, the whole world. We stand in that ring proud, and we claim us as the ones to protect this great sport. We are Imperium, and wherever we go, the mat is sacred.
As we know, Backlash, hosted by Bad Bunny, is right around the corner, and Zelina Vega, it has been made official. You will have an opportunity to get the SmackDown Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley when you face her at Backlash. What is your reaction to the news that this match has been made official?
Oh my God, it's music to my ears, really. I mean, the word excited doesn't even begin to describe it. I mean, as I said before, I'm the only female Puerto Rican here on the roster. So I feel like it's my duty to represent not only here in WWE, but now I get to do it in Puerto Rico, in front of my family that's never got to see me wrestle before. It is just an amazing...
Oh, what a great sob story. Blah, 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 blah. Excuse me. How did you get a title opportunity before us? Tell us.
She flapped those pretty little eyelashes and got everything her heart desired.
Interesting. That doesn't work for you. That worked for her. We just get whatever you want? That's how it works? You just get a title match before us?
Classic complainer. That's what she is. She complained to Adam Pearce, and she got exactly what she wanted.
Question.
Is that what it is? Or, I mean, you guys would know more about complaining, right? Karen? Right? Is that what the word that you...
That was rude.
Right?
Question. When you eat in catering, do they bring you booster seats?
Well, I mean, actually, right here, I think you guys would know. I mean, I'm a former tag team champion. You guys aren't, so...
Are not yet. What are you going to discriminate and criticize us because we didn't get there yet? You just wait. Sit down, Toots.
We should have.
We'll lose you.
Sonia, we should... That was good. We should have won.
Yeah. Or...
They cheated, obviously.
Did they cheat, or are you guys just not good enough to beat them? Is that what it is?
Good enough to beat them.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Are you still
we
here? Do you
could
wanna say something?
we could go back and forth all day, but if you really want to do something about it, me and you next week, what do you say?
You want to match with me? Yeah. Done. Accepted. Bye-bye.
Come on.
Bye-bye. We'll see you next week, Toots.
Bye, Karen and Karen number 2.
Well, we will have to wait and see if that match is made official.